Littleton's penalty with 1 minute and 30 seconds left on Littleton's penalty too, because they have 2 people. She will take the face off at center. Bullock does not want to drop the puck now. Boulder wins it. Enters out of the zone. Declan puts it back in the zone. Liam's it out of the box. Blake gets out for Liam. Littleton has possession. Chips it out of the zone. But Winston gets a stick on it before it went out. Littleton gets it out of the zone. Declan has the puck. Passes it to Blake. Does not quite get his stick fully on the possession. Passes it in the zone.
This is a 5-on-3.
The 5-on-3, 40 seconds left of Littleton's first penalty. Declan has the puck now. Blake needs to get out of the zone. He does. Winston does not quite get it on his stick. It's going to be a fight. Boulder ends up with the puck. Littleton tries to get it out of the zone, and they do not. Whipped 2 times in a row, which was really good for us. Blake has it. Shot wide.
Hard shot. That's the end of the second.
That is the end of the second with 6 seconds remaining of the Boulder first penalty and 18 seconds remaining of the Boulder second penalty.
Offensive zone face-off here. Sorry, we didn't have any commentary there for the first shift. We got Alex, Brooks, Liam, Keegan, and Ellie out. Offensive zone face-off to our right side. Puck is dropped. Brooks comes away with it. He'll work his way behind the net. Feeds it out to Ellie. Ellie shoots off the goalie. Rebound opportunities in front of the net.
Lots of rebounds at that play. There's
something's
a little
going on
fight
here.
In front of
Liam's not happy
because a little pussy of their goalie got hurt.
I know.
There would be a matching penalty on
we're going on the power play again, Parker.
No, it's a matching.
Oh, it's
penalty.
matching?
Yeah. Oh, what? I know. Like, did they both fight? did they?
I want to point out, Brooks has 2 penalties this game. This never happens, okay?
Yes.
These refs don't know what they're calling. So we're 5-on-5.
This is a very confusing game. Now there's going to be a line change.
Doing a change here is we lost Brooks.
13 minutes and 19 seconds remaining on the third period. 4-1, Boulder leads the play. All right, Landon passes it up to Kellen. Kellen gets a shot on net. Littleton cycles it. Littleton ends up with
Holy.
Then pokes the puck
Really
away.
close to giving up a goal on that one.
Yes. All right, we will enter it out of the zone. Landon passes it to Jackson. Jackson does not quite get a stick on it. Landon skies it over the net. I think that Jackson ends up with the puck. Passes it, shot on net. Landon will fight deep down below. Littleton ends up with the puck. Tips it out of the zone. No eyes caught on the play. Kate to tip. Boulder cycles it out of the zone. Should have been offsides there. Alright, we get it out of the zone, passes it to Landon. Landon skates up, enters Littleton zone. Pushes it down the lead, and then we will get a quick change from Landon. Littleton passes it up. Littleton takes possession of the puck. It will be a battle. Winston ends up with the puck. Winston passes it to Blake. Blake passes it back. He will end up. Blake takes a clapper, tip in front of the net. We do not quite get the rebound there. Declan is fighting for the puck. No penalty called on the play. G has it now. G takes a shot on net, saved by the goalie.
Great shot from G there.
Yes.
All right, offensive zone face-off for Boulder here. 11:23 left in the third. 4-1 lead for Boulder. We got Blake, G, Kellen, Declan, Winston, Trey Dunn in net. Puck is dropped. Littleton's going to come away with it, skate into the neutral zone. Winston pokes it away. He comes up with it. He's going to move it forward to Blake. Blake's going to drop it to G. G loses an edge there. Littleton's going to throw it back into the Boulder zone. No icing. Winston recovers below the goal line. Rims it around to Kellen. Kellen gets a piece of it. It goes out of the zone. I believe we're going to get an icing here against Boulder, and we do. Line change. We got Liam, Brooks, and Alex taking the ice along with Ellie and Keegan. Trey Dunn in net. Puck is dropped. Littleton's going to win it. They send it back to their D, who throws it into the corner. Ellie's going to recover. She's going to reverse behind the net. Look up ice. Send it up the wall to Liam. Liam's going to chip it to Brooks. Brooks is now in the neutral zone. Passes to Alex, who's streaking through the middle. He's now in the offensive zone. He's attacking the net. He's going to try and drop it to somebody. Not able to connect. Alex comes up with it again. He's got to be the hardest working player I know. Brooks gets a one-timer off on net. Not able to get through. Ellie's able to hold the line. Littleton's going to throw it out. It does get out. Liam Keegan comes up with it. He's going to attack.
A penalty on.
Keegan was really smart there as there was a big collision.
No penalty on the play?
No penalty on the play. He had every reason to be upset about that. I'm sure he let the other player know what he was thinking, but he didn't retaliate. Because of that, we're still 5-on-5.
Yes.
I love how the Littleton coach throws his hands in the air as if the Littleton player wasn't doing it either. Always blows my mind. Like, it's happening right in front of you, man.
Refs just can't drop the puck. Alright, 10 minutes and 19 seconds left. 4-1 Boulder.
You're down 4-1. You'd think you'd want to stay out of the box.
Yes.
Puck is dropped. Goes into Littleton's zone. They're going to recover below the goal line and skate it out. Puck is thrown on net. Saved by Trey Dunn. Landon's going to bury a Littleton player from behind as he takes a late swipe at the goalie. We'll see what happens here. Not necessarily an ideal play, but I'm going to be shocked if they're not taking two.
Looks like they are.
I think they are. They are.
Oh.
Yep. No, they're taking two from Boulder and one from Littleton.
What?
Yeah. Nope, 1 and 1. All right.
130 for both of them. 10 minutes and 3 seconds left. 4-1 Boulder. And
I just want to point out, if Littleton loses this game, they're virtually out of the tournament, Parker.
Yes.
So they have a lot to play for here, but they are not playing smart hockey at the moment. 10:03 left in the third. 4-1 Boulder lead. We got Landon in the box for Boulder and Colton Clarkson in the box for Littleton. Refs seem to be trying to figure out what's going on here. Now they're putting Jack in the box. Not sure. Let's clap Littleton. It's 4-1. Oh my God. Littleton parents clapping. Puck is won back by Boulder. Winston's going to rim it around to Declan. Declan's going to get it along the left wall. Puck does not get out of the zone. Littleton's going to skate in. There's a circle to the top of the zone. Littleton moves it to the right, their right, our left. Try to cross the ice with a seam pass, not able to connect. Littleton sends it to the wall, not able to connect. Littleton recovers. They try to go D to D, but the puck's going to come out of the zone. Littleton's going to look to regroup here. Littleton skates it into the Boulder zone, not putting any pressure on the puck there. He shoots. The save by Trey Dunn. I think the only way they're going to get a goal is by a late swipe.
And now we are going to the box again.
We're going to the box again, so we'll be 5 on 3.
Very confusing.
We are taking some bad penalties now.
Did you see what that was for?
It's because he buried a kid for taking a late swipe at the goalie. Not a smart play. As we lose Jackson to the box, we currently have 3 players in the box. We'll get Brooks, Keegan, and Ellie out for a 5 on 3. We're on the kill. We have 52 seconds left before we get a 4th player.
Littleton calls a timeout.
Yep, Littleton calls a timeout here. 9:24 left in the third.
It's like coach is talking to the refs about something.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
I want to give a shout out to Trey Dunn real quick. Playing an incredible game.
Yes.
Really locking it down. He's got a tough task ahead of him here for this 5 on 3. He's going to have to be on his A game. So he's got Ellie, Keegan, and Brooks with him. Ideally here, Parker, we don't want to chase to the outside or behind the net. We want to cover the middle of the ice and eliminate any passes to the middle of the ice and any quality shots from the middle of the ice. If we force everything out wide or up high, we're much less likely to give up a goal here.
Yeah.
So we can't play like it's 5-on-5. We got to take away the middle of the ice, especially the front of the net.
I agree with you. 9 minutes and 24 seconds left on the third period. 4-1 Boulder. And it will be a 3-on-5 at face-off down in our zone. Or Boulder zone.
All right, the puck is about to be dropped. It is. Wentz is going to come away with it, get it out of the zone. Let's go, 41. Littleton's going to recover in their defensive zone. They're going to skate it through. We have got to take the body here. Littleton moves a D-to-D. Wentz gets it out again. Littleton comes in. We're giving him way too much time.
Littleton is passing
Littleton
like
moves
crazy.
it. Yeah, they move it to the middle, pops out to the point. They move it back to the corner, back to the slot, goes in the other corner. Ellie's pursuing, doing a good job not chasing. See, we want to stay in the middle of the ice. Take away. We got to get in front of that shot, though. There we do. Keegan takes one for the team. What a great block from Keegan there. Alex is back on the ice. He just choked. We got the call.
Now the Littleton
What a
players.
play from Keegan to get in front of that goal, that shot. Very easily could have been a goal. That was a good cross-ice pass to the back door, and Keegan stepped right in front of it.
Yeah. Good penalty on Alex, getting us back to 4-on-4. It's going to be a pretty even game right now.
All right, we got Alex, Liam, Kate, and Winston. 4-on-4 hockey here for 24 seconds. Littleton's going to come away with the puck, move to the neutral zone. Kate's going to strip him of it. It's going to be an offsides. Looked intentional. 8:13 left in the third. 4-1 Boulder lead. 19 seconds left on the Littleton penalty. On the Boulder penalty. 1:21 left on the Littleton penalty. Puck is dropped in the neutral zone. Littleton's going to throw it into the Boulder zone. It's going to trickle behind the net. Winston's going to be the first player back. He's going to take his time. He looks up ice, moves it to Kate. Kate's going to straight through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. She's going to drop it to Liam. Liam's going to feed Winston. Winston puts it off of the Littleton player's shin pads. The puck ends up back to the Boulder zone. But we are back to we have 5 players. No, it's 5-on-4. We're on the power play now.
Yeah.
50 seconds left on the power play. Liam's going to enter the Littleton zone. He's going to drive wide, shoot. That go in the netting?
Yeah.
Save? Okay. Either way, no goal. 7:35 left in the third. 4-1 Boulder lead. 44 seconds left on the power play.
Boulder's doing a really good job of passing, not pressuring them
Yep.
with the 3-on-5, and taking penalties for the team. It was an amazing save.
Puck
by
is
Kelly.
dropped. This is an offensive zone faceoff. Again, we are on the power play. Puck pops out to the left side. Ellie gets there, jams it below the net. Littleton's going to be the first on into the corner. They basically pass it to Liam. Liam's going to reverse along the wall. He's going to enter the slot, chip it up to Keegan, tries to feed it back door, and the puck gets poked out of the zone. Great play there.
Nobody was
Brooks is
really there
first
in
back.
front of the net.
Icing is waved off. Brooks is going to get it. He's going to send it up the right wall in the defensive zone. Liam moves it back to him. Liam rims it around the other way to Alex. Alex has it in the corner. Moves it over to Brooks in the middle. Everyone's streaking down ice now. Liam's going to enter the Littleton zone. Skate wide, shoot. Goes wide. Ellie gets it on the left boards. Poked away. Skated out of the zone. Glove save off of the Littleton shot. Glove save by Trey Dunn. Great job there. 4-1 Boulder lead still. 6:36 left in the third.
I just want to shout out for Trey having an amazing game for goalie. and he's really the only reason why they're keeping them in this game.
Trey's playing a great game. As we say that, Trey is taking the bench, and Ben Collins has come in.
Yes.
So we got a defensive zone face-off here. We got G, Kellen, Blake, Declan, and Winston. Puck is, I guess, one back by Boulder, but taken by Littleton. Battle in the corner here. Kellen's going to come up with it. Puck does get out of the zone. His G has it. He's streaking over the red line, over the blue line. Puck is chipped away. Declan comes up with it in the high slot. Throws it off of a player wide of the net. G feeds Declan, who moves it back down to Blake in the corner. Puck gets poked away. Littleton's going to pass it out of the zone. Littleton now through the neutral zone. Skating over the Boulder blue line. Poked away by Winston. G's going to get it in the neutral zone. Feed it up to Kellen. Kellen gets it in the Littleton zone. Kellen's looking for a teammate. He's fighting off two Littleton players. Gets poked away. Blake passes it to Winston and fires a one-timer high and wide of the net. Blake on the pursuit. Littleton gets a stick on it and sends it out of the zone. Kate's going to come up with it. Too many men. That's the second too many men penalty on Littleton, Parker. You can only have 5 players on the ice, unless, of course, you pull your goalie.
7.
But I don't claim to be an expert of the rules, but I'm happy to explain them.
Yeah.
So we need an offensive zone face-off for Boulder here. 5:31 left in the third. 4-1 Boulder lead. Minute 30 on the power play for Boulder after the too many men penalty for the second time for Littleton. We got Jackson, Connor, Landon, Jack, Kate, Ben Collins, and net. Puck is dropped. One back by Littleton. Sent up the wall to Jack. Jack sends it back into the corner. Littleton sends it up the wall and out of the zone. Puck's down the Boulder zone. Littleton's going to be first to but Kate's back.
Tripping?
That wasn't a penalty.
Question mark?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good. They call a penalty on Kate when it was stick on stick. Didn't even touch the skates. There have been some bad penalty calls in this game. That has got to be the worst.
I am very confused because of this now.
Ellie's got the puck now. She's skating out of the zone. She's going to enter the Littleton zone. She's in the corner. Puck gets poked away. Ellie's on the back check. She drops J.P. Brock. He's got the puck now. He's entering the Littleton zone. Sends it backdoor. No one home. Ellie enters the corner with the puck now on the pinch. Puck is now behind the Littleton net. They have it. They pass it out of the zone. Take the body, take the body. Littleton's one-on-one with Keegan. Keegan stops him. Great defense there. It's out. Keegan's going to retreat, grab the puck below the goal line, rim it around. Puck does not get out. They basically pass it to Keegan. Keegan's going to send it out of the zone in the neutral zone. Jackson's on the chase. Littleton's actively trying to avoid a third too many men penalty. Puck's now in the Littleton zone. Winston has it. He's moving into the corner. He looks up, trying to find a teammate. He's going to reverse and escape.
Back to 5-on-5.
Berg is way behind the net. We are 5-on-5 now. Connor gets a piece of it, tries to chip it towards the net. Puck is sent out of the zone. Declan recovers. He moves it over to Landon, gets poked away. Winston comes up with it as he moves back into the D zone and fires it in the neutral zone. Landon first on it, sends it in Littleton zone. Littleton moves it through the neutral zone. Declan goes down. No call. Puck is firing through. Jackson's coming up with it. He's on a breakaway. He skates in. Kicks it in. That's 5-1. 5-1. Jackson. 3-1. Left in the third. Great pass. Better goal. Jackson puts us up by 4 goals with a 5-1 lead. Great job,
didn't even see them.
I know.
He was like a self ninja.
What a geek. He must have been hanging out here not saying anything. Jackson likes to talk, so it's pretty remarkable that he snuck behind the Littleton D and they didn't know he was there.
All right, I got plays now.
All right, we got Brooks, Alex, Liam, Keegan, and Ellie. Ben calls the net, center ice face-off following Jackson's goal. Second of the game for Jackson. Battle in the neutral zone here. Brooks is going to poke it in the Littleton zone, poking around a Littleton defender. Enter the corner. He's taking down, no call. Alex comes up with it, pokes away. Littleton tries to rim it around. Keegan's going to try and get there. Littleton gets it out of the zone. Keegan's retreating. And I really, again, don't understand the calls in this game because it looks like they're taking both, and I can't for the life of me figure out what Keegan did here.
Nope.
Why?
Why? Another confusing play.
I guess Keegan's going to the box for back checking to get the puck? Like, I don't know.
Try do the plays now.
What?
I do plays now.
Yeah, you got it. Finish the game, Parker. I'm going to get too animated. You do it.
Okay, G, Winston, Kellen, I think. All right, Littleton and Boulder battle for the puck. G ends up with the puck. She skates it behind the net. She looks to get it out of her zone. Passes it to Blake. Gets it out. Kellen pressures Littleton. Littleton gets it in our zone. Hooking on the play. Well, the Littleton player actually just grabbed the stick. Another very confusing play.
I could get behind that one as hard as it is for me to say. The other one, no.
It looks like Littleton grabbed his stick. It will be a 3-on-5 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the period. 5-1 Boulder in the third period. Okay. Boulder runs up with the puck. Alex skates with the puck.
Come on,
it's
Alex.
It's going to be a 1-on-3. Gets destroyed and no goal by the refs again. Unbelievable.
Take the body.
Boulder has possession. Littleton has it now. Takes a shot on net. Wide. Littleton has it. Took the body on that play. They whip the slapper. Alex has it. Passes it. Shot. Hooked from behind. Again, no call on the play. Littleton fights for the possession with Boulder. Littleton ends up. Oh, never mind. Yep, Littleton ends up with the puck. Littleton enters out of the zone, skating up. And it is a shot on net. Good save by Ben. Ellie has the puck now. Does not get it on the tape. And it will be icing on the play. 58 seconds remaining on the period. With 5-1 Boulder. 17 seconds on our second penalty. Until it's back on the 5-on-5. Right now it's the 5-on-4. Boulder runs up with the possession. Yeah, puts it behind the net to, like, really no. We get it out of the zone. No eyes on the play. Littleton has possession of the puck. Skates it, looks to skate it out of the zone, and they do. He skates it back in the zone. We should have put a body on them. Landed with an amazing block. Winston passes it. Colin gets bodied on the play, but it does enter out of the zone, and then it goes back in the zone by Littleton.
Someone take a body.
Gets the puck. We still need to take a body. Man, it's taken a lot of blocks on this play. It's taken out, and Boulder wins 5-1.
Great job calling the game, Parker.
That is the end of this story.
Everybody.